Do you ever get this feeling where everything is fine, but deep down, do you know you're stuck? Yup, that's your comfort zone. And trust me, it's not as cozy as it seems. It's actually ruining your life. Bold statement, right? But stick with this because by the end of this video, you might be feel like jumping out of this comfy chair and doing something a little crazy. Let's dive in. So, here's the thing. Comfort feels like safe and good. But let's be honest, comfort is like the old pair of sweatpants you refuse to throw out. Sure, they're comfy, but they also keep you from getting those stylish new jeans that fit. Staying in your comfort zone is like hitting the pause button on life. Sure, nothing wrong is happening, but nothing significant is either. Remember being the kid and being terrified of the deep end of the pool. Classic fear, right? Actually, it's pretty exhilarating. That's precisely what stepping out of your comfort zone feels like. The problem is that most of us need help, and the comfort is the ultimate goal. Society tells us to aim for comfort. Comfortable jobs, homes, lives. But what if I told you comfort is actually the enemy of progress? That thing is holding you back from reaching those big dreams deep inside. Comfort is like a warm blanket on a cold day. You don't want to leave it, but if you stay under it too long, you'll miss out on the world outside. You might think, hey, I'm comfortable, life's good, what's the problem? Well, here's the harsh truth. Your comfort zone is shrinking. Yep, you heard that right. I'm not just saying the same size, it's getting smaller. Whenever you choose the easy way out, your comfort zone pulls it tighter, like a sweater 2 sizes too small. Let me break it down. Imagine you spend the week playing video games, eating junk food, and avoiding anything remotely challenging. Sounds fun, right? But after that week, try hitting the gym or doing something slightly strenuous. Suddenly, everything feels more arduous, like you've forgotten how to function outside that comfy little bubble. It's not that the gym got tougher, your comfort zone shrank. If you're not pushing your limits, your comfort zone is closing in on you, making it harder and harder to escape. It's like a trap that tightens when you try to stay safe and comfortable. And here's the kicker, the things that make you uncomfortable. They are usually the things that help you grow. So yeah, staying comfy makes your life challenging in the long run. Here's the kicker. When your comfort zone shrinks, so do your opportunities. This big presentation at work, suddenly it feels impossible. Meeting new people? It's way too intimidating. Even trying new foods or traveling starts to feel like a huge deal. You start living a smaller, less vibrant life. Now, let's talk about personal growth, mental growth, and all of that good stuff. It doesn't happen in your comfort zone. No, growth happens when you're out there, feeling awkward, scared, and just slightly like you throw up. Think about it. When was the last time you really learned something new? Was it when you were begin watching Netflix? Or was it when you decided to try something completely out of your comfort zone? You could sign up for a class, take a solo trip, or even just start conversation with a stranger. Those moments, they push you and force you to adapt and learn. That's where growth happens. And here is the thing. The more you do it, the easier it gets. It's terrifying if the first time you step out of your comfort zone. But the 10th time, you're basically a pro. Your comfort zone isn't just a fixed circle around you, it's expandable. Every time you step out, you make it bigger. So why you not make comfort zone as big as possible? Growth isn't just about learning new skills or getting new experiences. When you choose the comfort over growth, you decided to stay the same. You're choosing to be the same person you were yesterday, last month, last year. Comfort might feel good in the short term, but it's robbing you opportunities in the long run. You're missing new experiences, people, and challenges that could be take life from meh to amazing. And let's talk about relationships for a minute. How many people stay in okay relationships because it's easier than facing the unknown? They stay with partners who don't challenge them, who don't inspire them, because they're a thought of being alone, a thought of starting over, and just too scary. But guess what? Setting in a relationship is just as dangerous as setting in your career or personal life. It's keeping you from finding that connection, that strength that could truly light up your life. Now, let's talk about laziness. Comfort breeds laziness. When you're stuck in a routine doing the same thing day in and day out, it's easy to fall into a slump. You stop trying and pushing yourself. Before you know it, you're just going through the motions. You're not living, you're existing. Think about it. Ever notice how after a few days of doing nothing, you start to feel sluggish, unmotivated, and maybe even a little down? That's comfort working its magic, or should I say, casting its curse. It's lulling you into a false sense of satisfaction, but really, it's draining your energy and killing your drive. And here's the kicker. The more you give in your comfort, the harder it is to get out of it. It's like quicksand. Easy to step into, but a nightmare to escape. The more you settle into a cozy routine, the more you lose the will to challenge yourself. And that's, my friends, is how to comfort ruins lives. You start accepting less than you deserve because it's easier than striving for more. You stop setting goals and dreaming big because the thought of putting in the effort seems too overwhelming. But here's the truth. Laziness is just a fear of disguise. It's fear of failure, rejections, and the unknown. And the only way to beat that fear is to step out of your comfort zone and start taking action. So, how do you escape this comfort trap? How do you break free from invisible chains holding you back? It's simpler than you think, but it's not easy. You start by taking small steps, tiny, almost insignificant actions that slowly push the boundaries of your comfort zone. Try something new every day. It doesn't have to be significant. Maybe take a different road to work, chat with a stranger, or try new food you've never had. These small actions start to add up. Before you know it, you're doing this thing that would have freaked you out just a few weeks ago. Remember that story about the kid at the pool? Well, you're the kid, and the life is a deep end. The more you jump in, the more comfortable you get with this uncomfortable. And trust me, that's where the magic happens. And don't stop at small changes. As you get more comfortable with discomfort, start setting bigger goals for yourself. Maybe it's time to take this trip you always dreamed of, or apply for the new job that seems just out of reach. Or maybe it's time to start that side hustle you've been thinking about for years, or you finally confront your fear holding you back. The more you push yourself, the more you realize you're capable of much more than you ever thought possible. Now, a quick caution. While it's great to push yourself, don't dive into a deep end without a life jacket. There's a difference between stepping out of your comfort zone and throwing yourself into the danger zone. In the danger zone, you go too far, too fast, and end up overwhelmed, scared, and ready to retreat back into your shell. It's like deciding to run a marathon where you never judged a day in your life. Chances are you end up exhausted, injured, and totally turned off from running again. Instead, take it slow. Build up your tolerance for discomfort gradually. Challenge yourself, but don't overwhelm yourself. In fact, the key is avoiding the danger zone is to keep pushing your limits in a sustainable way. It's about balancing comfort and discomfort, safety and risk. As you get better at navigating that balance, your comfort zone expands and the danger zone shrinks. So, what's the payoff? Why bother with all this discomfort, risk, and effort? Because everything you ever wanted is on the other side of the comfort zone. Confidence, success, and fulfillment are rewards when you dare to step out of your bubble. Think about the moments in your life that you are most proud of. I bet they weren't the easy ones. They were when you pushed yourself, took a risk, and came out the other side stronger, wiser, and maybe even a little surprised at what you were capable of. Your comfort zone might feel safe, but it's just a trap, a velvet-lined prison keeping you from living your best life. The good news? You got the key to get out. It's all about taking small, deliberate steps outside your comfort zone and embracing discomfort. So, are you ready to start living? Ready to push the boundaries of what you think is possible? Because on the other side of comfort, that's where life really begins. Trust me, you won't regret it. And if you're feeling inspired, why do not start today? Do one thing that scares you, one thing that makes you uncomfortable. It could be something small, like trying a new workout or reaching out to someone you admire. Or it could be something big, like starting a new project or making a major life change. Whatever it is, take this first step. Because once you do, you'll wonder why you ever stayed in this comfort zone in first place. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to watch our previous video here. Like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. After all, we're all on this journey together, and the more you push each other, the bigger our comfort zone will become. Until next time, keep going, growing, and living your best life. Bye!